Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I want to tell you a story. Whenever I hear folks say that Black people use race as an excuse for whatever is happening to them, I know that they don't know any Black people. Absolutely cannot really know them. Because if they did, they'd know that Black people, particularly people of my age, grew up with parents who told us that if we didn't get something, if something didn't work out for us, that we needed to work harder. We could not use our race as an excuse for anything, that we needed to work harder. We were told that we needed to work a bajillion times harder than anybody else just to be thought of as equal. So race was not allowed to be used as an excuse, even when we were called all the racial names, the racist names that anybody could think of in the process of trying to hold us back. We could not use race as an excuse. We had to work harder and harder and harder. And the traumas that we saw, that we witnessed, were still nothing in comparison to the traumas that our parents witnessed and experienced. To be as a child seeing your own relatives lynched, for them to see the brutality of someone else, and those folks are still alive, which is why we don't want Black history, because if we teach Black history in the schools, then somebody's white history gonna come up because those pictures are still around, and those pictures are somebody's uncle and aunt. And yet we're told that we're using race as an excuse for not succeeding in a place that tried to keep us out because of our race. A few days ago, my daughter was telling me why she could not work into the night. She told me all about her neurodivergence and all of the labels and the things that came from evaluations that I paid for. She told me about things that she experienced, and she said nothing of the therapy that I paid for from the time she could walk, because I knew that she was born in a ditch and that we would have to climb out of the ditch before we could even begin to do the things that everybody else was doing. And yet they wanted to do the things that everybody else was doing. And I said to her probably what my mother said to me, but just a different way. I want you to frame your existence from what you can do rather than what something is keeping you from doing. And by the time you get to my age, you'll look back and ask yourself how I got over. Soul looks back and wonders how I got over. This is a thing that we have to pass down to our children that other folks don't have to. Now, I know you're going to say you do, but it's not for the same reason. It's not with the same outcomes. Because even in spite of me telling her to work harder and faster and to endure more, she's going to experience some things that your children will never see. I love you. We're going to get there. But only when you stop thinking that this thing called racism is not real. It is real, and it has permeated every aspect of every part of our culture. And all of us have been recipients, and all of us have been kept from becoming our best self. So it's going to take all of us to get there. And I know we will. I love you.